You're back. Chapter 4, The Midnight Children, in which claws are sharpened and the hunt begins. Sometimes, a lot of times, perhaps, there are things happening in a soul's story that can't see and that it doesn't know about. Other stories connected to that soul's story, like the gears of a clock turning and turning quietly and far away. And as the clock hands slowly turn, those other stories can become very, very important. They can make the clock's bell ring, or they can make the clock stop. Miles and miles away from Ravini and Slaughterville, a man was sitting in a dark room. He almost never turned on a light. He liked his eyes to be used to the dark for when he was hunting, and he nearly always hunted at night. The man was very pale. He had very short, very white hair. His eyes were very blue behind his very round glasses. The man was filing his fingernails in smooth, deliberate movements. Everything the man did was very smooth and very deliberate. Critch went the nail file. Critch, critch, critch. The man liked his claws to be very sharp, very sharp. The man did not think of himself really as a man. He thought of himself only as a hunter. The hunter switched the file from his right hand to his left. Critch went the nail file again. Critch, critch, critch. Bring. The telephone interrupted the hunter's sharpening. He didn't jump. The hunter was always very calm. He set down the nail file. He rose from the chair. Bring. He walked to where the telephone hung on the wall. Bring. He pulled the black earpiece off its cradle. He put his mouth with its very straight and very white teeth very close to the mouthpiece. Hello, he said in a very soft and very smooth voice. I have a case for you, a woman's voice said from the earpiece. Her voice was deep and her voice was angry. The hunter said, course, because after all, that was the only reason his phone ever rang. They escaped last night. I hoped they would turn back up today. How? The hunter asked. Many. 7, she said, and she said it like it meant something, and it did. The hunter blinked. A slow smile stretched his pale lips. It's, he whispered, them. Yes, the hunter had hunted those 7 before. He had caught them once. He had missed them several times. They were the only prey the hunter had ever missed. The hunter always only chased one kind of prey, people. But that one kind of prey came in many flavors. Children, sometimes runaways, kidnapped victims, grown-ups too, fugitives, criminals, escaped prisoners, scared people who owed bad people money. The hunter never hurt his prey, not on purpose, but he often handed them over to people who would. The hunter did not care why the prey that he chased was wanted or what happened to them afterward. He only cared about the hunt. I'll pay, the woman said, of course. The hunter murmured. He was not thinking about the money. He would take the money, of course, but he did not care about the money. The hunter loved the hunt. He said, find, he said, them. He said it like it was very true. I wonder who he's going to hunt. This is getting pretty interesting and a little spooky. Come back for chapter 5.